We're at the Edge Summit in Orlando. I'm with Ken Leviner, and this is Aladdin commercial.
Correct. And we really trying to, we've revamped the product line. We've changed the graphics. You can see the blue and white. Hopefully is a lot cleaner, more sophisticated look. But we want to think of Aladdin commercial more than just a Main Street commercial source. I mean, we all know what Main Street is. You're out on the Main Street, you're relying on the local business to come by, have a need. You negotiate a price, a transaction happens. That's discretionary, okay? That's a push-through process that is very different than the pull-through process, where you're calling on an architect, a designer, an end user, an environmentalist. You're getting products specified to specifically create a bid situation. That's what primarily we are. We're primarily a push-through source, but we're changing that up a little bit because that doesn't happen as much anymore. Those that are successful in commercial at the retail store, it's not so much of that end user or consumer coming in. It's having educated, reliable commercial sources that go outside of that store and get the product specified at the end user level and not having to have a bid situation. So they got to have the right products that will perform, that offer aesthetics, that could meet environmental needs, static needs, flammability needs, but they got to get it quickly. And the most important thing is that they get it within budget. And
what are you thinking is happening out there in terms of Main Street? Are there more people going after more Main Street business now than they did 5 years ago?
Absolutely, because the products aren't limited to just commodity polypropylene. I mean, in our arsenal right now, we've got carpet tile, we've got carpet tile planks, we've got broadloom, we've got performance broadloom that comes on performance backings. They're not non-standards, they're running line standard products. And then last but not least, we have all the resilient products to pull it through. And that's what value engineering is about. I mean, it's about, hey, you've got those products for that back area, you got those products for that performance area, you got those products for that impact area, you got those products for accentuating area, and you just got the functional areas. I mean, if you want a blue and you're in an assisted living facility, for instance, we've got that 26-ounce solution dyed, more heathered, monochromatic look that goes in that back office. But you got to walk down that hallway and you need something that withstands, those travel lanes where you're getting over 1,000 foot traffic a day and you're pivoting in and out of conference room. We've got a blue and a kind of, knitted type look that's got a density of 8,000. I'm just giving an example here. That's going to hold up to that, okay? And then you pivot off into a small conference room and you're trying to make it, not look so small, and you've got, some small scale graphics that really impact that room aesthetically, and it makes the room look larger in effect, and then we can accentuate it around with the blue solid cut pile.
People that sell Main Street, are you finding, this is a double question, are you finding people that are going out knocking on doors doing that where maybe years ago they didn't? And the knowledge level of these people. Let me ask you to feel both of those.
Well, absolutely. That's the dynamics that have changed. It's not coming in the store, okay, and saying I've got this need, okay. It's actually it's trusting advisors that leave that store and go knock on those end users' door and find out, who makes the flooring decisions, and say, hey, here at XYZ Carpets, we pride ourselves on offering, a fuller range of not just residential but also commercial flooring options, and we can actually help you value engineer. What does that mean? That means I can give you, aesthetics, I can give you performance, I can give it to you quickly, I can meet whatever the needs for environmental, for static, okay, for flammability, but I can give it all to you in budget. What does that mean? Well, we don't have to take the best and most expensive product I have. I can put, a color and a decor that you like, or that you can live with that's in that back area. I can pick that up in the performance area. I can pick that up in the impact area where I'm trying to impact aesthetically. I can accentuate it. I've got the resilient items where there might be call for heavy roller millability. I've got the resilient products for the living space, like an assisted living facility. I've got those really impact products in large scale, floral and geometrics in carpet tile that we can literally float over the top, okay, of those.
So then are the retailers you're talking to here are they mostly full bore into selling this, or do you sort of have to sell them on the constant?
No, you don't have to sell them at all. You have to just, this is a solution-based proposition that they've always been looking for. That's sometimes with our own salespeople and even the retail sales associate, they take that basic American mentality that more is better. We're trying to do more with less. We're trying to do, put the right things in the right places and make it as headache-free as possible, okay? And I'm an old school seller. I believe in kind of the good, better, best. I create, when it comes to, working with the retail sales associate and giving them what they need to get out and knock on those doors, I feel like I try to concentrate on creating a good bucket, a better bucket, and a best bucket. And in that good bucket, you've got a good, better, best. And in that better one, you've got a good, better, best. And in that best, you've got a good, better, best. And the idea is that you make it so, and then you can do the same thing with the resilience. But I can do that, I can create a good bucket of value-based broadlooms. I can create a better bucket of value-based performance broadlooms, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I can do the same thing in the best bucket of carpet tiles.
But the bottom line, it would seem to me, is for a retailer, they can make more people happy and they can make more sales.
Exactly. And it can keep it simple for themselves. They can keep it simple for that end user. And it's kind of like this whole edge deal where, we're trying, to help, consumers into the store. We're almost doing the same thing, is that, we can't bring those doctors and those attorneys and those churches into the store, but we can help them feel comfortable and feel confident by taking the right products out there knocking on that door. And we can even take that one step further. One of the things that we have not had at Aladdin, that we've only had for a short time, is a website. Okay, so another opportunity there, that if they can't take everything that they need, to satisfy everything that might be required in that in use, they can go on our website and see everything else that we have to offer.
That makes a lot of sense. Ken, thanks so much for talking with us. Very educational. Good to see the Aladdin name still around too.
Well, thank you, Dave. It's good. Always a pleasure.
Yes, sir. See you, Ken.
Okay.
Ken Leviner. He is with Aladdin, the Aladdin commercial unit of Mohawk, and we are at the Mohawk Edge Summit in Orlando, and this is Talk Floor TV.